What's up, everybody? Bitcoin J back again. Another video, a little bit of an update. I know I've been slipping on my updates here on a couple other projects I've been involved with, but I'm I'm just all over the place. Um, I sold some stuff. I made some profit on some stuff that I had sold, some different things that I have been into, and I have been going hard in the paint. And if you can look at this, and this is what I'm talking about. This is the animal garden. It's one of my favorite things. I love drip. I love the animal farm. Well, this is the drip garden on the animal dot farm. Look at the number of plants I have now. I have 6,133 plants going hard in the paint. You may be saying, well, what the heck is this dude doing? And why couldn't he just, you know, dip his toe in the water instead of diving head first? Well, if you guys know anything about me, any of the videos you've been watching, any of them, you know that if I can, I don't do anything halfway. I'm either in or I'm not, and I'm jumping in. And some of the stuff that I jumped in not too long ago, I lost some money on. Somebody hit me up in the comment section and say, "Hey, man, why didn't you do an update on the EPM or EP? What the heck was it? The EP money? I don't even remember. That's how many projects and things that I'm getting into. But I know I lost some money in that. But I'm still not. I'm not upset, and I'm not losing faith in that project. EMP money, that's what it was. EMP finance. I'm not upset. First of all, any project, as you well know, comes out hot. It's highly anticipated. You know, it's hyped up. So when it's hyped up, it's high priced. People jump in, they FOMO into it, right? Well, then when it regulates and it settles down, then there's the base layer of what it's worth and where it is, and then it builds from there. And I'm still hot on that project. You'll see another video. I promise you, I'm going to make a video about an update on that. So don't worry about that for now. Just keep that on the back burner. But right now, the thing that everyone's talking about, the thing that I'm so passionate about at this point, I like everything. I get a little bit, I put my irons all over. But this year, I got a bunch of irons in. So, like I said, I got 6,133 plants right now. Went hard in the paint not too long ago. I jumped a ton of money. You may say, well, how much is 6,100 plants? Well, 6,100 plants, that's what they're worth. I know. I know. But you know what? That ain't as much as some of these guys are dumping in it. Look at Stunner Breezy. I mean, you talk about putting your neck out there. My goodness. I mean, the money that's invested, that man ain't never getting that back. But he is getting paid every single day. Day. There's plenty of guys out there. Stunner Breezy is just the one that comes to my mind. But who's that guy out there says, yeah, dog, at the beginning of his videos, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that dude, he got a ton of money in it. There's a lot of guys that got a ton of money, a lot of girls, guys. I don't want to leave anybody out, but everybody that got in early, and that's the key. They got in early and they got paid. They took the chance. They saw, some opportunity. They knew, well, not new. No one knows. No one's got a crystal ball, but they had an idea that something like this could be successful, and they didn't want to miss the opportunity. And they jumped on that drip way back in the day. Well, here's the deal. The Animal Garden with the Animal Dot Farm is 2 months old, right? A month, 2 months, something like that. Still fresh. It's still in the infancy stage. That's when you want to get involved with a project and you want to grow with that project. So you want to go hard. Stunner Breezy went hard in the paint when Drip came out. A lot of these guys went hard in the paint when Drip came out. I think it was last April. It's almost a year old, right? So something like that. So they put their money where their mouth was. Well, guess what? I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Listen, not everybody's got this kind of money to dump it in a project. And believe me, I didn't just have this sitting around. I moved some stuff around, sold some things, moved some stuff around, and grabbed what I could to dump into this. Because I remember back in 2017, no, not 2017, it's really 2013, when all the cryptocurrency scene was still really young in people's minds. I mean, you had XRP at dirt cheap numbers. You had Dogecoin. You could have got a quadrillion of Dogecoin, probably cost you $5. Right now, where was Dogecoin last February? Made millionaires, right, with just a $5,000 investment. So, all those opportunities I missed: XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, I'm not trying to miss it anymore, man. And that's my mentality. So I'm going hard in the paint, and that's what I did. I put my money where my mouth is. So look at the number of plants, right? Look how many plants I'm generating per day based on that. 204 plants per day. Now that's at the current plant price. Now you're talking about $5.01. It's been fluctuating here in the last couple of days. It's been like 5.85, 5.35, somewhere in the fives, between the low fives and the high fives. We obviously want that to get back up to 10, 15, $20 per plant. But I'll take it. Why will I take it? Well, 204 plants generates me roughly $1,000. Well, let's go $1,023. Really almost $1,024 a day. And that's based off current prices. Obviously, that's going to fluctuate. So what does that mean? Let's go to the trusty, the handy dandy, the old trusty calculator. All right. So $1,023 a day times 7 days. So in a week, potentially, that's what the numbers say. I didn't make them up. You do your own math, but that's what the numbers are stating. Potentially, I'll generate $7,161. Let's go times 4.33. That's what I said too. You see that number. That's a monster. Now, if drip increases back up where it's supposed to, and I believe, and there was another comment I got. Hey, how does the price of drip affect the price of the liquidity pair? I think it affects it drastically because, and this is my thought, it's the pair. You're right. The cost of drip is low. That's why the cost of the plants are low. If drip goes back up, remember when drip got to about $180 a plant, or excuse me, per drip? Well, my goodness, the price of your portfolio like doubled almost, right? Most of you did. I mean, my eyes almost poked out of my head when I saw how much my portfolio was worth. So obviously, this number will increase the more expensive drip becomes, and it's just a matter of time. Drip's going to get back mainstream. It's going to, all these other projects that the FOREX Shark has coming out is going to make drip, back in the forefront. But it's really the animal dot farm is where it's at. 3 point, think someone did the math. It's like 3.33% per day. Let's just say it's 3% per day. You can't, where else you going to get that? Yeah, you got some other projects. You do have some other projects because they're copying the animal dot farm. But this here's the baby. This here's the big dog. Yeah, so 31 grand as it stands right now per month, potentially. Let me refresh this to make sure. I'm just saying it changed a little bit. Yeah, that's about right. So this is why I got involved. I saw the numbers. I did the math. I've been playing around with these numbers, man, for a while. And I was like, come on, bro. What you doing? Why are you afraid? That's what I asked myself. Why are you afraid? You're afraid you might lose some money? I've lost tons of money in different things. Now I put some money in my backyard, man, and really, what do I have to show for it? I barely go back there and use. I don't use it as much as what it costs to make it. Does that make sense? So I look at that and I say, man, if I would just save that money and put that into a project, w- w- heck, I could have bought a new house. I already know what that those numbers would have been had I took that money and put it somewhere else. So now I'm tired of missing these opportunities. And if you're tired of missing these opportunities, you need to get involved. Listen, I'm not a financial advisor. I always say that in every video. Some people sick of me saying it, but guess what? You have to. If you do videos and you're talking about projects like this, you have to say that. You have to let it be known that you're not guiding someone to lose their money because the first thing that's going to happen, someone's going to get involved. They're going to lose their money and they're going to try to point fingers and blame everybody else but themselves because a lot of people aren't responsible adults. I'm very responsible when it comes to I'm not going to blame anybody for something. If I make a mistake, it's my mistake. I own it, right? Own it. I'm not telling you what to do. You lose money, it's on you. But if you want to get involved, like I get involved, in just about every project that I show you guys, I'm involved. Matter of fact, 100% of projects actually I show you guys I'm involved with. I'm never showing you something that I'm not vested in, right? Just remember that. The link is going to be in the description. Remember, animal.farm, I get what 5% if you join. I mean, it's not a big thing. But hey, let's build it. Let's build it. Do not be scared. Stop being scared. What are you scared of? Right? Whatever the money is you got just sitting somewhere in a bank account ain't making you nothing. You know it. I mean, maybe your spouse is telling you you're crazy. A lot of times you have people. in relationships where one is thinking one way and the other one's thinking very conservative. Well, conservative thinking doesn't lead to financial freedom. I got news for you. Conservative thinking leads to conservative lives. And if you want to live a conservative life, God bless you. I'm all for it. It's a good thing. And a lot of people have done very well doing that. Well, guess what? There's a lot more out there to get, right? Why not try to grab a piece? I'm not saying you need it all. Get a little piece of that. This is how you get it. Without great risk, great risk. Without great risk, there's no great reward. Remember that. So let's get involved. Anyway, link will be in the description for the animal.farm. Also, the link will be in the description for the drip.community. And let me also say this. Listen, and I hope I'm not sounding mean, but I work hard for my money, just like you do. Where I put my money is my decision. You are not going to tell me what I'm going to do with my money, right? And I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. I'm going to just leave that out there. That's a blanket statement. Please do not try to tell somebody what to do with their money. If you feel like, you're watching my videos and you feel like you're not getting your fair share of whatever it is, could be the airdrop or something, don't tell me what I need to do. Please don't be that person, because you won't get a thing from me. I'm trying to build something where I can give something that's more value to you instead of a half a drip. I want to try to give one drip. So the more I give, the more I invest in myself, the more I can give. Remember that. I'm not a greedy person, very giving. That's what I'm giving you, my information. I'm giving you my time. That should tell you something, right? And I'm trying to put you on to stuff that's going to change your life. Help yourself too. Remember that. Help yourself. And shout out to Rocco, my man. I don't know if you're listening to this. I hope you do. Um, he put me onto another protocol, and let him know that I want him to know. I appreciate that, man. And yeah, I got involved in that too, because yeah, it's right up my alley, bro. Appreciate it. If you guys have any ideas about different protocols out there, please leave the comment in the comment section. I'll check it out. If it makes sense, I'm joining. And here's the deal. If it makes sense, if you've joined and I like it, if I like it, right? And I have some other, funds to invest, leave me a link. I'll join under you and help you out. How about that? That's another way. So, like I said, help yourself. I'm here to help you. Help yourself. All right. I'll see you guys at the top. You know how we do. Bitcoin J. Until next time, peace.